mind, looking for a dime. James Locke in the house, gonna help you shine.
All right, welcome everyone. Welcome to the Poole Locke YouTube channel. I'm James Locke. Today we're going to answer the Ask James questions of the day. We have this first question from Clark. He says, I have a friend who invested all of their money in annuities. That way they could have guaranteed income and not have to worry about it. So it was really simple. I personally think that's crazy. But what do you think about this strategy? All right, Clark, I think it's a little crazy too, to be honest, putting all your money in any one thing, even annuities. Annuities aren't terrible. They're not the worst thing in the world, but you never want to put all your money in any one investment vehicle. It's about balance and diversification, especially when you're investing for income in retirement. I like to say annuities, annuities are divisive, right? It's kind of like our presidential campus, today. The same thing. It's very polarizing, right? You either love them or you hate them. And the reality is that the camp that people have with annuities, right, that love annuities or they hate annuities, right, wherever they are, as I always often say, if something was all good, then every single person would own it. If something was all bad, couldn't exist because no one would own it, right? So annuities, they're in the middle. Some annuities in a portfolio can be fine, but you don't want everything to be that way. But Clark, the other issue is if this person is really looking for ease, they might have bought immediate annuities. They might have bought annuities where they put their money in and then they push the button and they get a guaranteed income stream. Now that may sound good to them, but as you might know, and maybe this is why you think it's crazy, Clark, is that those people have given up their principal forever. They've irrevocably exchanged the principal for a lifetime income stream. Now, it's great that the income stream can't drop. It's great that they can never outlive it. But if they want to increase that income stream, they can't do it. If they ever change their mind, they want to stop it, they can't do it. If they ever want to get their lump sum back, they can't do it because they irrevocably given it away. And in many cases, if they die before life expectancy, they can't give that money to their heirs. So it becomes a very inflexible vehicle. When you're talking about investing for income and retirement, flexibility is crucial. Your income needs, may need many changes over time due to factors like inflation or health issues, lifestyle changes. So a strategy that locks you into a fixed income stream for life might not be the best approach for everyone. Instead, a more balanced approach to generating retirement income might include a mix of strategies. So this could involve some annuities for a base level of guaranteed income combined with dividend-paying stocks for potential income growth, bonds for stability, and perhaps some real estate investment pieces for diversification. So for example, you might use a portion of your savings to purchase a deferred annuity that starts paying out later in retirement, providing longevity insurance. This allows you to be more aggressive with your other investments in the early years of retirement, potentially growing your wealth while still having the security of guaranteed income later on. Another strategy could be, ladder bond investments or, certificate of deposits, right? CDs to provide predictable income streams at regular intervals while still maintaining access to some of your principal. So this approach can offer both income and flexibility. It's also worth considering that tax implications play a significant role in retirement income planning. So different income sources are taxed differently, and having a diversified income strategy can help manage your tax burden more effectively. So again, Clark, it's not great to put all your money in any one thing, as you have pointed out, but also if you put it in certain inflexible types of annuities, well, then it might even be worse. The key is to create a diversified income strategy that balances security, growth potential, and flexibility to meet your unique retirement needs. Clark, that was a great question, and one that I do hear every so often, and it was a little crazy. But listen, if you'd like to email your question like Clark did, you can email it to poolelock@poolelock.com. Let's go ahead and get to our second question of the day here. Our Ask James question today is from Robert. He asks, I hired a financial advisor to be able to handle all of this for me so I don't have to worry, and I will also have a professional that's managing my money. Should I not have an advisor? So Robert, having an advisor is usually a good thing, especially when you're talking about your life savings and you're retired with no chance to recover from mistakes. But it sounds from the way you asked the question that you're a little bit of a hands-off person. It seems like you're treating it as a set it and forget it situation where you've hired this advisor and think, that's it, I'm good to go. That's dangerous because nobody cares more about your money than you do. I tell that to my clients all the time, and I care about my clients more than most advisors. I think, at least. But still, nobody cares more about it than they do, right? So you need to stay in the loop. Pushing the set it and forget it button doesn't work with your money, especially when you're investing for income and retirement. You need to understand what the advisor's philosophies are, what they're doing, and how the allocations and recommendations they're making suit your specific income needs. They could be still charging you a fee and having what's called discretionary authority, where they don't have to get approval from you to make a change or a trade. That's okay. I'm not saying you need to approve every change. You might be in Europe with your wife and family on a great trip for an entire month, right? So you don't want to slow down their process of investing. But after any changes, you want to have an explanation of why that change was made, why that trade was made, because in doing so, you're going to realize whether it makes sense for your income goals or not. You've got to keep yourself educated, keep yourself informed, stay in touch with that advisor. But yes, I think it's good that you're not trying to do it yourself. I think it's good that you are with an advisor. The next question then, Robert, is not only are you staying in touch with the advisor and keeping up to speed with the changes being made to make sure they're applicable, but also when you interviewed and tried to find an advisor, did you find someone who's truly an income specialist? Because a lot of people that are retirement planners are great at getting you up to retirement, but not good at getting you through retirement. When it comes to investing for income in retirement, you need an advisor who understands the unique challenges of this phase. They should be well-versed in strategies like creating a sustainable withdrawal strategy that balances your income needs with the longevity of your portfolio, implementing a kind of a bucket strategy that separates your investments into short-term, medium-term, long-term needs, ensuring you have stable income for the near future while still allowing for growth. Utilizing a mix of income-producing investments like dividend-paying stocks, bonds, REITs, BDCs, and perhaps some annuities tailored to your specific situation. Managing your portfolio with an eye on tax efficiency, which can significantly impact your net income in retirement. Adjusting your income strategy as you age, potentially becoming more conservative over time to protect your principal. You should be planning for required minimum distributions, RMDs, from retirement accounts, and how these fit into your overall income strategy. Now, it's also crucial that your advisor regularly reviews and adjusts your income strategy. Your needs may change over time due to factors like inflation, health issues, changes in your lifestyle, right? A good income-focused advisor will proactively address these changes. Finally, make sure your advisor is transparent about their fees and how they're compensated. Some advisors may be incentivized to recommend certain products that may not be in your best interest, especially when it comes to income-generating investments. So it's worth taking the time to really understand your advisor's approach to generating retirement income and ensure it aligns with your needs and goals. Remember, while having an advisor is valuable, you're still the CEO of your retirement. Stay engaged, ask questions, make sure your money is working as hard as you and as hard as you worked to get it? It's a great question. Thanks so much. If you'd like to send in your question, you can do so. You can email it to poollocke@poollocke.com. And hey, if you like what you heard today, go ahead and like and subscribe to our channel. This is James Locke, your retirement income source. I'll see you next time.
Money on my mind, looking for a dime. James Locke in the house, gonna help you shine. Retirement is near, don't you live in fear. Listen up, my friend, let me make it clear. Savings in the